Hey everybody. So we switched it up today. We are here and we are live. And Joe has been invited. So he should be here any minute, I would think. Let me see. Come on, Joe. Where you at, buddy? Where you at, buddy? Hey, Miss Patty. Hey, Miss Bethany. Hey, Dejan, right? Dehan. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Hey, Craig. How's it going? Nice to see everybody. Aloha Friday. I love it. Miss Bethany, love that heart. Thank you. And Mr. Joe Hamilton on the way in the door.
Hey!
Good day, Mr. Joe Hamilton. How are you?
Good. Is this lighting okay, or do I need to change?
Nope, it's fine.
Okay. Hey, check it out, guys. You like my outfit?
Yeah, I like your outfit. You look very nice.
Hey, guys, we're springing forward, okay?
We're springing forward.
We're springing forward. We're springing into action, and that's what we're doing. That's why me and Chris have spring colors on. See?
That's right.
I broke out.
We're springing into action, brother.
So how's everybody doing today? Hey, Chris, I got to get on regular YouTube here, or regular Facebook, so I can see the whatchamadoodle.
Okay, buddy.
The reason we're coming to you from our phones today on Facebook is because we thought there might be a lot of, we just wanted to be here for you, for everybody we could. Good luck, y'all.
We wanted to make sure that everyone that wanted to get on today's program was able to get on today's program. And we know that the new platform, hey, Miss Gloria, we know that the new platform that we've been using for, I apologize for the shakiness, y'all, that we've been using for YouTube is kind of a hit and miss deal.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make sure that we got out there in front of everybody. So, hey, Joe.
Do what? Sorry, I saw.
Hey, Joe.
I had to look.
How you doing today, Joe?
Because the wedding ring I have kind of, it's a little ostentatious, but
Little.
just a little.
It looks successful.
But it's just sorry. It's like, well, I get that. I'm not a man, but and that's the hard part, right?
So, I know, right?
So
we've got Focus Optimal Mind watching. Thank you for coming on, Focus Optimal Mind. I think you might be a first-time guest. We love having you. Hey, John Michael, nice to see you, brother. Thank you for popping on. John Peter, wonderful having you. Rupesh, so glad you're here. So, okay, we're going to jump into this. My name's Krypto Chris, and this is my co-host, Ocean Joe, Krypto Joe, whichever one you want to refer to him as. Say hi, Joe.
Hi, Ocean Krypto Joe.
Hi, Ocean Krypto Joe. So today we've got a lot to cover. Quite obviously, I know that Joe and I had a long talk this morning, and I know that many of you are wondering, what are we doing? Why are we doing the things that we do? Where are we? Why do things have to change? Remember the other day, I think Joe and I did a show on change, and it was kind of spur of the moment, but it was really, really true because most people don't like change, and I say most because that's actually proven. But change is inevitable. Change is going to happen. And so, for all of you going through any kind of a change, know that we're all here for you. Know that we are in the saddle. We're a phone call, text message, Facebook Messenger, Telegram. We're within reach. Okay. We're within reach. So, and we want to be here for you. We want to be a life raft. We want to be, what is the word? Yes, absolutely. We want to be whatever we can be for anybody that needs anything. Okay.
We have hot soup and blankets for this blizzard. That's all there is to it. And you know what I mean? Move on. We did talk about change the other day, didn't we? That's funny how
We did.
into each other. You know what I mean?
We did. We really, really did.
Yeah. Muffled or
So, I want to kind of address the elephant in the room. There has been a shift, a change, if you will, in the core 5 at Kryptogenics. All I can say about that is this. Again, none of us like change. None of us want to go through change. None of us really want to be deeply involved in change. However, it's going to happen. It has happened. And what I'm going to say is that, for whatever reason, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. So what I want you to do with this particularly is just ask yourself, are you where you want to be because you chose to be there? Are you doing what you want to do because it's what you chose to do? If so, then, put on your big boy and girl britches, dust them off, let's go to work. Kryptogenics is not going anywhere. Crypto in itself is not going anywhere. And there are millions, and I say that confidently, there are millions of people out there that are in need of what Kryptogenics offers. And at the core of what we offer, no pun intended, we offer a great educational platform. Okay, so without that great educational platform, most people are not going to be able to experience the level of crypto that they actually want to. All right, so it's up to us. It's up to each and every one of us to take the message to the street, to get out there and let folks know that we have a program that's easy for them to use. It's easy for them to learn. It's not a upsell position. A lot of people ask me, well, Kryptogenics, if it's an education platform, then why do you guys offer other kinds of things? Well, it's real simple. We want to be able to offer our constituents a plethora of ideas and possibilities to create an income for themselves and their families. It looks like you got a knot there, brother. To create an income for themselves and their families. And, it is what it is. And Albert, you're so right. If you have just 2.28, just 0.28 BTC, your entire life is going to change. Now, do people understand that? By and large, the majority of people do not. Most people do not. Most people, no, don't hear you, buddy. Can you hear us? You hear me. You've got a bad connection somewhere, because I heard you say, yeah, but that's all I heard you say. So, there we go. We got sound now, bro. Hey, where you at? Nope, you lost it. He's got a bad connection, y'all. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Verizon is not working on your end.
Yeah, the headphone's not working. Can you?
Now I hear you. Yes.
Okay, they said I'm real muffled. I'll just talk real loud, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. So, some of you may be wondering, I doubt it, but some of you may be wondering what I'm talking about. And so Miss Keene has taken and resigned. She has moved on to other endeavors. She's happily moved. And, the thing about that is, we never know where people are in their journey. Okay. And Joe and I have talked about this many times, people being on a journey and meeting people where they're at. You know, it really, this kind of brings things full circle, because I'm sure that when she joined the Core Five originally, she had no intentions that she would ever go or not be part of the company. And I'm sure that things in her life may have changed. I'm sure that, you know, circumstances, other things of that nature changed. So we want to all make sure that that we look at our own backyard. Okay, are you ready to build an empire? Are you ready to make your business a legacy? Because that's what KGX is going to do. It's going to create legacies. And, you know, I say that, and I'm going to shut up and let Joe talk now that he's stopped moving around in just a second and playing with his camera and his microphone and all that stuff. I have to pick on him today because he looks so good. But, you know, what we have to do is we have to realize that what Albert put in the comments is absolutely true. You know, 0.28 Bitcoin can change people's lives. You know, go to folks with a message. Don't go to folks with, hey, you got to have a whole Bitcoin. Okay. Go to folks with, where you at? Are you interested in crypto? You know, are you interested in Bitcoins? Do you want to change your life? Do you want to change the future? Do you want to be ahead of the curve for, you know, for the most people, right?
Right.
And the reason that I say that is because everybody is wondering, how do I get my business off the ground? Well, you get your business off the ground by talking to other people and finding out where they're at. You got to get good at listening. You got to get good at talking. You got to get good at introducing. But most of all, you've got to help people exactly where they are. Okay? Exactly where they are. And we don't know where people are until we get into the conversation with them. Okay? So if y'all are wondering, I'm looking around I'm looking around this thing that's in front of my phone. I'm reading the comments as they go. So if I'm doing this, I'm not dancing, I promise. Hey, Joe, weigh in on what we're talking about here, brother.
I was dancing. What are you talking about? Okay, can y'all hear me? What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing, guys. Everything, like we said, everything's going to change, but everything is moving right ahead. It's like we put on the thing. It may fall, but we're springing into action right now. Okay? Time. Okay, rally the troops. Look, I don't know what happened. You probably don't know what happened. I don't know who knows what the deal was. Who cares? You know what I mean? We have our own businesses inside a business. That's what we're about. We just move forward. You know what I mean? Move forward, keep on. Hey, Chris and I are here. You know what I mean? We're here for you. Like I said, we are safe harbor in the storm. You know what I mean? It's a blizzard outside. We got hot cups of soup and we got warm blankets. You know what I mean? That's about all we can offer, but that's what we got. You know what I mean? We're here. We're moving business. You know what I mean? We're moving from this business. I'm saying we're about moving business forward. Okay? And this is the same stuff I talk about all the time. Take care of yourself. Believe in yourself. Don't let other actions and things even really affect you. You know what I mean? This is about what you do. Remember,
Right.
building yourself as a business. You are bringing
Right.
yourself. That's what you're doing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
build your thing. You know, and who cares what happens to everything else? Okay, that's that. You know, everything's fine. Everything's, you know what I mean? We know if the sky was falling. And to be honest, I don't have a whole lot to lose here, so I'll tell you. You know what I mean? You got stuff that I stick my foot in my mouth, damn near get myself fired on a daily basis. You know, but that's just the truth. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, hey, I can't have another. That's why I have to work for myself, people.
Right. Hey, Joe, you know, something comes to mind, and I think that I think this is a really good way to convey our message today, and that's, don't let other people's business get in your business.
Yeah.
Don't let other people's business get in your business. Okay?
Right.
So what am I saying? Absolutely. We want to make sure that you're successful. We want to make sure that you're happy. We want to make sure that your family, right,
Mhm.
is taken good care of. Boy, my camera sure is got a fingerprint smudge on it. I apologize, y'all.
And you lick your finger and clean the camera. Remember how your grandma used to do that?
Hang on, y'all. I can't stand that. I didn't lick my finger, but I did clean the lens. Whew, that's better.
Hey, we were actually, her mom was here too, I think, and it was funny. We were all standing in the kitchen. I think it's me and Gloria and everybody. You know what I mean? And Gentry had something on her face. I was like, "Come here, hon." And the funny thing was, in the past, I've done that kind of being a smart aleck, you know, and I didn't. That's when I knew I'm getting old. Like I was like, "This is the best. This is the best cleaner. This is the best cleaner in the world." Spit and
Absolutely.
That's gonna get it. Come here. Oh. And she's kind of,
Yep.
huh.
Absolutely. Hey, Joe, talking about being dadpreneurs, that message that we just gave all of our business folks here, don't let other people's business get in your business. That really is a message that I am constantly talking to my son about, because he's got a good friend in his class, right? And his friend in his class, they're good friends, but the friend wants to not listen and not do what he's supposed to and get in trouble a lot and this, that, and the other. And so he'll come home, he being Jerry will come home and he'll tell me to say, "Dad, Colton got in trouble again today and he didn't listen. He had to pull a card and, he's on this color, he's on that color." And I'm like, "Son, stay in your lane. Don't let other people's business get in your business. That is not your business." Okay.
Hey.
So, it goes hand in hand, right?
Right. It does. It really does. Albert said, I'm answering Albert's question on here. He said, "Is he in his cup?" God.
Is it what? What'd he say?
When I was looking for my headphones,
Uh-huh.
and it wasn't the headphones I couldn't find, it was the attachment, but I did find it. Obviously, they just didn't work. But he said, "Is he peeing in his cup?" Because I'm back here like this, and I can see what it would look like. I was like, leave it to Albert.
I missed that one. Good one, Albert.
Hey, Albert, I'm the comic relief, buddy.
Albert, we love you, man. We love you.
Thing for you, Chris. I got one more thing. Guys, this is what.
Tell me, buddy.
This one more thing we got. We quit doing all this fun stuff, and we're going to get it. And, we wanted to have a whole lot of Friday today, and we want to let everybody know that we are here for you. I mean, if you guys want to get in the room and talk, Chris is real. I'm kind of working on some stuff, but I can Zoom and do things at the same time. You know what I mean? We have all kinds of stuff on, but we are here. You know what I mean? That's if anybody in the company, Albert said, call him Bud. You know what I mean? But he's like, hey. Sorry, Albert, I just volunteered you. He ain't got nothing to do. Hey, if he was so busy, he wouldn't be sitting here watching us. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to you. Okay, so
I'm just.
It is Friday. Joe is absolutely correct. I want to throw out a few cryptogenics things here real quick. Other than the big news of the day, okay? Because who would we be? What kind of live show would we have if we didn't mention it? I mean, come on, y'all. So we wanted to just get that out of the way. But last night on our presentation, we had 80 people on our presentation last night. 80 people. Now, what I want to say about that is phenomenal, and I'm pretty sure that over half of those people were new. Okay, so people are getting reintroduced, reinterested, if you will, into the crypto world. So you need to make sure that you use the system. The system is Thursday nights, exactly. The system is Thursday nights. You invite your prospects. Make sure they're prospects, okay? Know what a prospect is. If you don't know what a prospect is, please go look it up, all right? Know your prospect. Bring your prospect on Thursday night. On Saturday at 3 p.m., You will have the opportunity for those new people that just came on board to bring them. And then guess what's going to happen? They're going to get a presentation and a fast start meeting. Okay. And they can bring a friend with them. Absolutely. Thank you, Joe.
Yep.
So what I want to say is this is a good example. Okay. There's a big shakeup today. Hey, Jackie, good to see you, darling. There's a big shakeup, right? And so when we have a shakeup, it always brings us back to the idea of, well, who are we, right? Like as individuals, what does our business look like? Does our business look like the company, or does our business look like us? Well, my business looks like me, you know. The company can do what it wants to do as long as it's paying what it's supposed to and it sticks to all the criteria that it's supposed to, then we're good, right? I just keep going. You know, a lot of people haven't gotten that concept yet. A lot of people, you know, they've heard the words branding yourself. Okay, they've heard the words branding yourself, but they don't really understand the concept. And so any of you guys that are interested in branding yourself, you need to get with Joe and I. We're going to talk to you about it. We're going to answer your questions, okay? Because branding yourself, it's great. It's fine to talk about your company or your business, okay? But really, people don't join businesses. They don't join companies. They join people, okay? So you've got to get the know, like, and trust going on. And you've got to have confidence and security, okay? And you have to have something to offer. And we have all of those things. You know, we're really going to be shifting, if you will, really going to be shifting in teaching people, not away from crypto. That's not the shift. The shift is branding people as people. Because, okay, you may be in crypto now, okay? And you may be in crypto 20 years from now. But between now and the end of those 20 years, don't you think you might be in a little something else? Do you want to just be known for your crypto stuff? No. You want to be known for your branding, okay? So I want to have conversations with all of you all about branding yourselves. I think that it's the most important thing. You can't just, and this is important, y'all. You got to brand yourself correctly. Joe, you're right. Yeah. You got to brand yourself correctly, okay? I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're having spring and fall because of the storm. It blew all the leaves off, and the Bradford pear trees and everything are blooming again. It's ridiculous.
Hey, Chris, you know what you could try?
Yeah.
Try some doTERRA essential oil.
See, Miss Patty, you better be ready to come on next week as a guest now.
Yeah.
All right, Joe.
Yes, sir.
When you talk about, or when you talk to people, let's do a little bit of interacting here.
All right.
When you talk to people, you don't talk to people about. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Patty. You don't talk to people about your business. That's not how you start a conversation, is it?
No, not at all. No, you know, I start most of my conversations simple. Hi. Yeah, hi. Uh-oh.
Do you know what hi does?
Somewhere.
Hi takes their temperature.
Yeah. You know, and if somebody wants to talk to you, they'll answer. If they don't, they won't.
Right. Exactly. Huh?
You got music bleeding through.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Sorry.
I can't do anything about it at the moment, but
okay. You know, because I didn't know if they could hear it or not. Hey, but anyways, yeah, man, you just say hello to somebody, and then, hey, what's your name? How you doing? You know, now where I'm at, you know, because when I do it, I'm usually in the bar a lot of times. You know, where are y'all from? You know, I don't know them. They're from somewhere because I live in a tourist town. You know, and it's a small town, but I get a lot of people. You know, and if they want to talk, you start talking. Blah blah blah.
Right.
So what do you do for a living? You know, what do y'all do back over there? And you know, and the way I talk's a little different than a lot of people. You know what I mean? It's more relaxed and kind of country. You know what I mean? I understand that. I get it. But, you know, it's like, Oh, you live down in Louisiana? What you doing? Hunting alligators or something? What, you hunt alligators down there? You know? Oh, I no, I mean, I mean, really, you're banking? That is awesome. That is incredible.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know what's happening.
That's beautiful.
It's rockabye, baby, rockabye.
So,
I'm trying to figure out.
hey, Google, stop.
Not.
So, hey, Jeremy.
I got to fix.
I didn't see you pop in.
Hey, did I have any earwax?
I fixed it. No, but I saw your face close up. Good, you're doing good on your facials, bro. So, okay.
My pores clean. No, and so
yeah.
So, but you just talk to people and just be candid and honest. It's like, yeah,
right.
What the hell do you do? I'm like, man, it's hard to explain. I educate people.
It's hard to explain.
I tell them that, and they're like, what? I'm like, see what I mean? Yeah, hold on, let me tell you about it. Oh, or man, wait, you mean like going? That's something, you know what I mean? Or, I have other projects I work on too. We all know I got 15 irons in fire. You know what I mean? And that's just because I can't not be busy. I mean, it's hard for me to I can't see straight. Like bored, I just get bored. Like I don't watch TV to enjoy it. I watch TV to do research, or I watch the TV to research it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like for instance, I'm telling you what, anybody sneezes around me or they're coughing, I'm telling them about doTERRA. I'm not a representative of the company, but at this, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, hey, check this out. This is a hell of a product. It's not but and things like that. And just always that road to have a conversation about going,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it never hurts to make a friend. Look, y'all. You're gonna do one of two things. You're gonna make a friend, right? Or you're going to what's the word I'm looking for? You're either gonna make a new alliance, a new friend, or you're going to, introduce somebody to something that they're not familiar with, such as the doTERRA that Joe's talking about, which is working great for him, by the way. I think everybody can notice that. And then additionally, you're going to be able to find out where that person is. Really, that's what you want to be doing. You want to be talking to people and understanding where a person is in their journey, where you can meet them, how you can solve a problem for them. Okay, so you're looking for problems. And I know, that sounds kind of weird. Why would you look for a problem? Well, you look for a problem so you can offer a solution. You want to be known as Mr. Solution or Mrs. Solution, right? You want to be known as the one that pops off with the answer to something that someone's been trying to solve for a while. That's what it's really all about. And when you get really good at being able to solve other people's problems, then it's game over. I mean, literally, it's game over, because you'll be able to plug people into different things wherever they see fit. That's beautiful. Just like Joe, for instance, he's talking to people about doTERRA because it worked for him.
Yeah.
And if somebody wants it, what's he going to do? He's going to say, hey, get in touch with my good friend Patty. She'll take care of you, right?
Exactly. And the best thing to do is to believe in your product. There's another company that we're getting into, or I'm getting and it has to do with CBD oils and for legality reasons, I'm not supposed to really talk about the stuff right there at this point. But I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were having a cookout. You know what I mean? We're cooking steaks on a patio, and he takes the product. They're taking a very similar product with another company. Well, that product might not be available through that other company very longer. So I was like, hey, and it just so happened that it worked out today. Like, oh, dude, I got to tell you about this real quick. You know what I mean? I just found this out, and I just found all this little information. And he's like, really? He's like, man, and about it, told me about it. He's like, man, I've been taking stuff for 5 years. I took coffee. You know what I mean? He's like, and I felt terrible.
Right.
So these are products that are what I mean? And I'm seriously, really kind of guy that's pain on. It's like I don't want without this stuff. He's like, dude, I want you know what I mean? Okay, and I can tell because I believe. I was like, you know what? And it was weird. He had me right there, and I was the one pitching. You know what I mean? I was like, well, wait a second. What do you? You know, like, I was ready. You know, I was like, well, what do you tell me? You know, I offered
Well,
and help him hang a shower door for nothing. So he need a new glass shower door hung. He's like, I'll come over and do this. You signed up. You know what I mean? And
we
sorry, go ahead.
we want to no, I didn't mean to cut you off. We want to show that, okay, as a special connection, right? And that's an awesome example. And the reason that Joe uses that or is telling you all that is because that's the power of getting to know where people are at, okay? Now, the person that Joe's talking about, he is at a great place. He's at a place in his life where he feels good mentally, physically. You know, he feels good about his life. He feels good about his personal life, his business life, and he doesn't want that to slip away.
Right.
And he attributes most of that to this product that he's been able to get, that suddenly he's been told he's probably not going to be able to get anymore, right? So the problem was, I may not be able to get this anymore. The solution was, I know where you can get it, and additionally, it's going to do better for you because it's a better product. So it's really, you know, Patty's really good too, just so everybody knows. Patty's really good too about figuring out where people are at, okay? And we talk about this a lot, and I know that we drive it home and we drive it home and we drive it home, but it really is the foundation of success. You've got to know where people are so that you can meet them where they're at, and then you can help guide them, you know? Maybe it's personal development, okay? Maybe you can refer a couple books for them, you know? Heck, I'm reading several, The Greatest Salesman, Think and Grow Rich. Shall I go on? You know, maybe it's they need a lead source. We can do that. Maybe it's personal branding and a personal branding package. We can help them do that. You know, maybe it's just feeling better and cutting their stress. We can do that. Maybe it's crypto and trying to figure out how much BTC they should or could have in X amount of time, and how that would change their families' lives. You know, there are different ways to help different people, and you can't help everyone the same. It's not possible. Okay, so don't beat yourself up about that, but have some options. You know, I mean, if someone's down in the ditches and they need some positive encouragement, maybe you need to go on Amazon and order them a Jim Rohn book and send it to them. You know, what's it going to cost you? $10? I don't know. Most of his books now in paperback, you can have shipped and everything for less than $10. But what I'm saying is, you become the friend. You become someone that people see that wants to help others. Really, that's what it's about. Helping others, help others. And I think everyone here feels that. I think everyone here loves that sentiment. And I really think it's going to be a new sentiment for Joe and I going forward on our lives, is just, you know, where are you at? How can we help? You know, what can we do to help you get where you want to go? Right, Joe?
It is exactly, Chris. And the thing is, the way we started this, that's where we started, you know, and then we went awry. We didn't really go awry. We things just kind of move in certain directions, and we became more focused on certain things. And we've had discussions about going back to our basics of what we were doing, just the show, you know. We've had over 150 episodes, and we had no idea if we'd have 3, to be honest with you. Like we told you before, our first broadcast, I was walking around in my driveway talking to Chris. And we went, well, how do we? And we were we're live. Hey Terry, how you doing, hon? And it's just we didn't know how it would go, you know, and we didn't have you know, as far as business stuff kind of things, directly related to one business or another. But at this, we're going to give updates on this, but we're doing what we want to do. We're going to go back to the things that we want to do. Talking to stewardship, talking to people. Remember, those of you that have been with us the whole time, there's a few of you on here that have been here since like pretty much day one, And do you remember the little girl that works at McDonald's? That we're going to try and all get together and put our minds together and figure out how to get this book she was writing published. She's on 31 in the book, and now she's writing a screenplay. You know what I mean?
Nice.
I wanted to get back to my community. You know what I mean? We talked about nonprofits. We talked about giving back and helping others. Well, now I was very green. You know what I mean? And I realized it's not that long ago, guys. It's not that I'm an expert now, but I didn't know. I really didn't know that I knew how to help others, and help them, in life the way they feel about themselves. And the thing I don't look, guys, down to it. I don't care if I sell one Bitcoin ever. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that like that. I know I'm not selling Bitcoin like that, but it's not about. It's about people in it. I've always been jobs. Whether I was working for someone in an environment where I would now you friends, care about it. That's why, Chris and I talked about this. Like, we need to do this on Tuesday because there's all stuff. You know what I mean? I know that we're there for them, and we're here. That here to listen, that shoulder to cry, whatever you need, we're here for you as much as we can be. You know what I mean? Don't ask.
Right. Exactly.
We don't. If you don't have the answer to something, we probably don't either. You know what I mean? So, but we're here to listen to you. You know what I mean? And if you guys got a problem with something, that's going on in any company you're with, whatever company, it doesn't matter to me. You can tell me. I don't care. You know what I mean? Man, I'm still trapped. Anything. You can go, you know what? I don't like the Core 5, and I don't give a shit, and blah, 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 whatever. And I'm like, well, why not? What do you think about it? Okay, well, hey, man, I got another opportunity if you'd like to try it. You know what I mean? And that's just how I am. I don't care. You know what I mean? Their business isn't my business. You know what I mean? And it's just that thing. I pay attention to what I need to do because I'm sorry, man, nobody's giving me a check for no reason. You know what I mean? I'm not getting a check. You know what I mean? I'm the one that makes my money. And that's just the way this is, and that's the way it all is. And that's the way everything's going to be in life. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm sorry, man, if you work at McDonald's, you're still the one making your money. Your boss tells you what to do, but you're the one making that money. You know what I mean? So
Amen.
figure out where you're at in that thing, And I'll be honest with you guys. We've got tons and tons of for sale. Nobody wants it. We will teach you how to use them. They are cheap. I'll give you 1,000 leads right now for $99.99. I really will do it. Okay? That offers table, period. You know what I mean? You want to know how to get in touch with people? Cool, we'll do it. You need to look at it on social media? Not a problem. You know what I mean? I showed Bethany something in 5 minutes. Day 10. Something simple. You know what I mean? That's the stuff. Something you may think hard, may not be hard stuff. You know, really, no, I don't do that stuff. You know what I mean? That's what we can. You got an apple. If you got an apple, whatever, you got to put a. I don't have a map, but if you got Windows, cover. We want to build people up. We want to build people up, and make.
Absolutely.
We're going to make you successful. You're the product, and as soon as you realize that, the better off you can in business out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
At work, you convince work you need to convince your
Absolutely.
that's in any job. Now Sorry, I can't preach there. I'm getting back to this.
No, you know, you're right.
Think it's the
And people are the product.
Yeah.
And you know, the businesses that we represent, the businesses that we get involved with, they're nothing but vehicles, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about y'all, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, okay? But I got 6 vehicles in my yard in my garage, okay? I'm not a one vehicle driver every day. I know that. I know that about my personality. And so, you know, I've got a couple antiques, and I've got a vacation vehicle. I've got an everyday vehicle that I like a lot. I've got 2 trucks. You know, it becomes a way of life once you figure this out, okay? And that's what we're talking about, is figuring it out and then getting involved. And once you figure it out and you get involved and you become part of you, okay? Back in the day, this is probably before a lot of you newer people will remember this, but we used to have this thing we referred to U University. And all U University is when you immerse yourself into self-development and become the best you can be. And so, you know, back in the mid 90s or whatever, if someone said, hey, I'm in U University, you knew that they were working on themselves. They weren't, you know, that was a way of saying, I see you, I hear you, but I can't pay attention to what you've got right now because I'm working on me. Okay. And if you're not working on you more than you are your business, you're doing something wrong. Okay. Because let me tell you something, things with businesses, vehicles change. Okay. Vehicles break down. How many times have you had to take your vehicle to the automotive shop, right? How many times do you have to get your oil changed? How many times do you have to put new tires on?
Yep.
You know, these are the things that I'm trying to get across. And there's nothing wrong with change, even though we don't like it. Okay. Oftentimes when things change, they change for the better. Okay. They change for the better. So just be ready. You know, hey, Jeff, I see you.
Hey, Jeff.
Gloria, get oil.
Yeah.
Gloria, get oil. So,
We talked about changing
you know, right? Exactly. So, you know, these vehicles that we drive, y'all, we got to take care of them, first of all. We got to know as much as we can about them, second of all. Third of all, we got to know which vehicle fits the person we're talking to.
Right.
So you're not always going to be talking to, you know, the A person or the B person. You might be talking to the Z person, which is all the way at the other end of the alphabet, right? So you've got to know who you're talking to, what their needs are, where they're at in their life, and how you can help them. And once you figure out those few questions, you're golden. Golden. Joe's got his trusty handy dictionary out. He's going to look us up a word. Look us up a word, brother.
No, I was making sure the dictionary was A to Z, like you said.
A to Z, yep, it's A to Z.
A to Z, that's the alphabet. Yeah. I was just double checking.
A to Z.
I'm the fact checker.
Fact checker.
Yeah.
That's right, fact checker.
We're here for you. And we want Joe, what you know? What's up, Jeff? Hey, man, what do you think, buddy? Thank you.
He cleans up pretty good, doesn't he, Jeff?
Nice day. Yeah. But no, you know, move, keep going. You know what I mean? Don't just sit there with your feet in the mud. There's no point in it. You know what I mean? Don't let things beat you down. Don't let things scare you. You know what I mean? Go out and do it. You know, Chris and I are working with this amazing company right now, with some real great, amazing, extremely talented people. You know what I mean? Kind of like another level talent on some of the things they're doing. But you guys look at my my Ocean Force page, my YouTube, not my YouTube, but my Facebook thing. You know what I mean? And that's the thing I want to do, to clean the oceans up and all that. And build those videos, got all the ocean stuff and everything, are videos I'm building. So they're like, well, if you're working with this company who does this so great, Joe, why are you making videos? Why don't you just have them do it? Well, because I need to learn how to do what they're doing. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. You know, that's the idea of being a mentor. Is, okay, I see what you're doing now. Okay, let me see how to do it. Okay, let's see if I can do it. You know what I mean? Can I do it? Then what's next? How do I do it?
Three questions.
It's three things. Man, you asked me this earlier and I got it, but now I forgot. Crap.
Three questions. Everybody wants to know when you're talking to someone, they only have three questions. And your 1 minute presentation should only answer those three questions.
Right.
So the questions are, can I make money?
Can I make money?
What have I got to do to make the money?
And can I actually do it?
And can I do what it takes to make the money? That's all I want to know.
Exactly.
Do you notice money's in all three of those, y'all?
Yeah, it is. You know, and that's the thing. And we're not saying make money your driving force in life, but we have to have it, guys. I don't care if it's cryptocurrency. I don't care if it's seashells. You know what I mean? Seashells were one of the first forms of currency. You know what I mean?
Yes.
About the oldest job in the world. But you know what I'm saying?
Leave that alone.
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. Yeah. But you gotta, man, you gotta do it. You know what I mean?
Gotta do it.
Believe in yourself. You gotta have the right thing. And sometimes all you really need is somebody patting you on the back every now and then, you know, and going, hey man, I think you can do it. I believe in you. You know why all these people, the Tony Robbins in the world and all these people that have these people, they go, you know what? I believe in you. You can do it. That's what they tell you. The basis of all of it is I believe in you. I believe.
Yes, sir.
You lay out a simple plan, and then go, you can do this. I believe you can do this. And when you stumble and fall, because you're going to probably, I mean, there's probably a 99.9% chance you're going to stumble and fall the first few times out the gate. That's okay. Now, okay, why'd that happen? Okay, now let's do it again. I believe in you. It's like riding a bicycle for the first time without training wheels, you know, or you don't remember being a baby, but those of you who had kids, did they just get up and start walking the first time? Or did they do a few face? You know what I mean? And depending on the second kid, you laugh. First one, you freak out. The second kid, you're like, yeah, they're fine. Yeah. Like that, they're going to break.
You know, Joe is, I'm going to say this about Joe, and he's on here, and it's not to inflate his head. It's to actually recognize that, you know, Joe has a lot to offer people, and he gives freely on a daily basis. And what people don't understand is that has nothing to do with our show. That's Joe. That's the real Joe. That's who he is. And he is awesome at bringing forth the realness of life. Okay, he brings out realness. He wants desperately to help other people move forward in their lives. You know, there is no shame in having services and skills to offer other people that you make money from doing that. There's no shame in that. But the real reward is seeing their smiling face, or getting that text that says, you know, I made my first $100 free and clear. Now that may not sound like a whole lot to you guys, $100, right? But $100 is $100. And if it's free and clear and they've never made it before in their life, that is earth changing. That's life changing, you know, and it makes you feel some kind of way. I don't know. I get the bumps. See, it just makes you feel good. It's if it was a drug, it would be the drug of choice. Okay. Because it feels good. It feels good. It really feels good. You know, and people don't forget that. They might forget everything else in life, but they'll never, ever forget how you make them feel. So, you know, take that one nugget today and make somebody feel good. Just make them feel good. Give them a compliment, you know, tell them they're doing a great job, you know, whatever it is, but make them feel good.
Right. You know, and the same thing that you just said, my way, goes right back at you, Chris. And we know that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be here right now for Chris at all. I mean, maybe I'm not happy about this. But I didn't think. This is all your fault. Damn it.
It's all your
All
fault.
your fault, Chris.
It's all your fault.
No, I'm just kidding. And hey, guys, this is the thing. To kind of harken back to the cryptogenics thing, is Chris and I were talking, and and I think we'd even done a few shows already. And I was like, hey, Chris, I mean, this isn't really a problem that we're not on the same team or anything, is it? And he's like,
No.
and then he's like, but I think we are on the same team. And I was like, well, I don't know, man. Sign me up or nothing. He's like, well, I'm a pinnacle leader. I'm kind of up there. And I was like, oh, well, okay, whatever. And like, I'm sorry, I'm just one of those people that I didn't know that meant anything. I don't. Then I think
It doesn't.
I think it was Steve or Don that actually explained the levels to me, and I was like, oh, so you're one. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, whatever. But we're just people. You know what I mean? I don't care if you don't have a dime to your name, and you stink. I'm gonna offer you a shower and a sandwich.
We can fix that.
Yeah, we can fix.
We can fix that.
Fix.
Being broke is temporary.
Fix the hunger. Like I said, man, we got warm soup and blankets. You know what I mean? And
being broke is temporary.
Yeah, being broke's temporary. That's we can get way past that. You know what I mean? If you have the ability to, if you have the want, all you really need is the want, and we can work around everything else. That's the thing. I personally, with Chris's tutelage, and the people he's introduced me to, the things I've just, gone through, and I'm not the easiest person to deal with all the time. I do blow up every now and then. I'm just like, bullshit. And I don't know who I'm in front of when I do it, or who I'm talking to. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. And I may be better in 5 minutes. It had to be done right there because I'm not going to die of a heart attack because my stress level is high.
Right.
I'm letting it out.
Let it out, Joe.
But in a very short period of time, I've been able to learn a lot because of a whole lot. Like I said, I didn't know things I knew already, and the extra stuff I've been given. Oh. And a lot of times, you probably know a lot of stuff you don't think you do because no one's ever brought it up to you. Like nobody's there asked, well, what's the best way to start a conversation? Hello. It's like this when I'm talking about something, and I wasn't negating or down Mark J training. That's not what I was doing. When I said, hey, it's like go get a job at the Gap and you're going to learn amazing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You ask open questions, not yes questions. How are you? What can I do for you? You know what I mean?
What are you looking for? What color do you like?
People don't like to accept help. You know what I mean? Nobody asks for help. Nobody, when they're changing their tire on the side of the highway, puts a sign up that says help. You know what I mean? But if you stop, they'll let you. They'll let you help them. You know what I mean? Even if you're just standing there to make sure the car doesn't fall on them or they don't get ran over. And that's the thing. When you're doing all this stuff, guys, pretend like you're at the Gap and it's just a pair of khakis. It's a $39 pair of khakis or an $80 pair of khakis. Hell, I got a $90 shirt on right now. You know what I mean? That's not any kind of bragging thing, but there's so many businesses that you can get into out there that you can walk into for nothing, almost, if not completely nothing, and you can start doing stuff for $100. You know what I mean? And if you don't have $100, we're going to show you how to get it. You know what I mean? That's if you need $250 for cryptogenics, or $300 for cryptogenics, or something for this other company, or hey, maybe we want to do what you're doing. Maybe you want to do what we're doing right now. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you guys. This is going somewhere, and I love that. I want to do something with my life and in my life that I didn't know I wanted to do. I didn't know I wanted to talk to people and raise people up. You know what I mean? Like, you have those ideas. Like, are you ever in the shower or something like that? You know what I mean? And you're like, man, if I won the lottery, what would I do? And mine's never buy a bunch of crap. I want to start businesses. You know what I mean? I want to make change. I want to help people. You know what I mean? I want to give people hands up, not hand out, not handouts. A hand up, not a handout. And just do it. You know what I mean? And there's people here that want to help. We're not just sitting here going, yeah, we'll help you if you come bother us. Yeah, if you keep knocking on the door. You know what I mean? Oh man, no, we want you to come to us because we want to help you.
Mm-hmm.
We're selfish. We're very, very selfish. We're just selfish people, and we want to feel. I like feeling good.
We're eat up with selfish.
Yeah, I'm just eat up with selfish, and it makes me feel good.
Eat up with it.
And that's what I want to do. Feel good all the time. You know, I took
All the
drugs
time.
years and years and years ago. Actually, years. There's add a few more years to that. Actually, long time. You know, but the only thing that I can get high on anymore is helping people. You know what I mean? That's the excitement and the joy for me, man. That's my get off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do it, man. Come to us. You know, a problem. I'm gonna say there's an 80% chance we've got some kind of an answer for it. You know what I mean? Whatever aspect.
If not, we'll figure it
I
out.
mean, if you're having a hard time paying your electric bill, let's get on the phone. You know what I mean? And find out, where the churches are, in your community that'll help you with that. You know what I mean? Anything like that. I'm serious. This isn't just about, hey, I'm trying to make $1 from you. You know what I mean? I want you to end up making dollars. You know what I mean? I care. I really do care. And I know I'm getting long-winded. I'm sorry. But this matters. You know what I mean? And this is the thing that this whole show kind of got to a long time ago, or a while back, and then we kind of got away from. You know what I mean? The crypto market. I don't know. Crypto, what is it? Bitcoin's what? 6,500? 6,500 per month. Okay. Hey, guys, Tron's a good investment. I'm not a financial advisor. Pretty good investment. Electronium, good. Crypto, whatever. Crypterium. Good.
Crypterium.
Yeah. Let's see. IBM and somebody just did something. I forget. XRP dropped and lost its ass. And it's going to come back, though, as soon as the next thing comes up. Okay, there. We did all the crypto stuff.
See, we could do the crypto stuff in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we got that. You know what I mean? Let's take care of the bigger issues in life, because we want to make where people don't have issues in life. I want to be out on the ocean,
absolutely,
hanging out with everybody in clean oceans. You know what I mean? I should have picked some smaller projects and cleaned up the oceans, but I'm just kind of like that. Like I could have started taking my own trash out, but nah.
Well, we want to instill change, not in us as much as in everyone else. Anyone who seeks change, we want to be there. We want to help. If we don't know, and there's no shame in not knowing, okay? So don't think, well, I can't ask this question because they might not know the answer. That's not it, okay? Ask the question, because if we don't know, then we're learning, we're stretching, we're growing too, okay? And that's what it's about. It's about challenging each other to be better and to create change in the world. We have to be the change that we want to see in the world. We've got kids coming up behind us. Do we want to leave them in an ugly world? Absolutely not. Okay. Do we want to leave them a lot of trouble? Absolutely not. Do we want to leave them poor and destitute? Absolutely not. All of these things are similar things that we all want. Okay. We're all basically, if you take off the outer layer and all the other stuff and you get in everybody's mind, right? Everybody wants basically the same stuff. They want to be happy, okay? That's okay. They want to be happy. They want to help other people. They want to be able to contribute to good causes or charitable causes, and help give something to someone else less fortunate. They want to leave a legacy behind for their kids and their grandkids, okay? It's all the same. We're all the same. We just have different flavors, different looks, different whatevers, okay? So remember that, and be joyous. Be joyous when you help other people. I promise you that when you start doing that, it's going to change the way you do it. You're going to crave helping other people. Like, you're going to be looking for people to help, okay? And the reason is because you're selfish, and you want to feel good all the time, but that's okay.
Hey, Chris,
yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Chris,
hey,
you just need to clam up because you're selfish.
I know I'm selfish, bro.
I tell Dixon.
It's good to be selfish.
Yeah. And then what is the other one I do? Like I'll just be sitting here, like she'll be in the car next to me, and she'll be talking or something, and I'm just driving, and I go, "Shut your face hole." She's like, "Oh my God, Dad, what is wrong?"
Right?
I was like, "This is my brain on being a dadpreneur." Like, this is
Absolutely. Absolutely.
but yeah, hey,
Hey, Joe,
what's going on?
guess what?
What?
We've been on here an hour. I think it's time we let folks go. What do you
Yeah, let's
think?
let them go. Hey, I got one more thing, Chris. One more thing.
One more thing. What is it?
Love you guys.
What is it?
And remember, we're
Love you guys.
anything you need, we're here for you. Seriously. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. We love you. We're here to support you. And we really mean we want you to give us a call. Let us know what we can do to help.
Exactly.
Everybody have a great day.
Bye, guys.